these skies have a different light. Why noise that keeps me up at night? I can't help but think back to you. I wish that I could find a face that I would recognize. I replay the memory of you. It's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's not only you, but I'm coming home. Hold on to my embrace, this time I promise it won't break. I'm hoping that things haven't changed. Life took us far apart, but it never took away my heart. Have you been holding it safe? 'Cause it's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's not only you, but I'm coming home. I'm coming home. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause the cold air is calling and my head's recalling the moment that I was convinced. We'll stay out till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause your lips are calling and my heart's recalling the way I could never resist. It's been so hard, but no, I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's not only you, but I'm coming home to you. Oh, yeah. I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell. Yeah, I like you, that's for sure. Never have to close the door.
Now folks, out to Lincoln we go, and in particular the property at 4 Isabel Street only had one weekend on the market, and it's no surprise because what a special property we've got here. Very proudly brought to the market by Daniel Lasson, of course, of the Harcourts Horswell team. But before I describe the property to you, I'd just like to draw your attention to the contract, which outlines the property at 4 Isabel Street in Lincoln, Selwyn District, is of course a freehold title, made up of a nice corner site of 601 square metres. And your settlement date is set down in the contract as the 13th of July 2023. So once again, a nice quick turnaround into your new home here in the Rosemerrin subdivision. Folks, so much of this is about location, comfort, ease of living. The Rosemerrin subdivision is probably one of the most sought after subdivisions in Lincoln. It's just got a great feel to it. It's got those nice wide streets. The quality of homes that surround you is second to none. And it's of course at that very popular east side of Lincoln. You're just in behind the new HQ headquarters development there, so you've got cafes and things right there on your doorstep, and it's also a short walk into the Lincoln Village if you want to do that as well. So location is impeccable. The home itself, it's simply comfortable, warm, fresh and modern. You move in and enjoy. Nothing to be done there, but a bit of a blank canvas when it comes to the landscaping outside where you can really put your own mark on it. Great opportunity here at 4 Isabel Street, folks. So now the moment you've all been waiting for, that accepted pre-auction offer. It's a nice round $800,000. So $800,000, great opportunity here. As I say, special location in Lincoln. Is there any further advance at all? Take any advance on top of 800 or we sell away. First, second, third, final time. Well, folks, congratulations. Welcome home. It's going, sold.
Off. We welcome a busy man today, Johnny Nichols and his team, the first of 5 properties they offer up, it being number 2 Gossett Street in St Albans that we start with. I know Johnny and the team have provided you with the paperwork. It won't be a surprise when I point out the key points on the contract. It is a freehold parcel, a good size at the 905 square metres. Settlement to take place 5 working days from the issue of probate, as you'll also be well aware of. But what an enviable pocket of St Albans you sit in here. Lovely tree-lined streets, of course. You've got the playground, the park, just a few steps up the road. I think those brunches, those flat whites, they're going to become a weekend ritual down at Machino with that in such good, close proximity. It is just a family-friendly neighbourhood that surrounds you, that you're ensconced into here. Of course, that big parcel of real estate that underpins it, the 905 squares, whether it's for the gatherings, whether it's for the gardening, whether it's for the garaging, it's got it all on offer. The property itself, the dwelling itself, of course, 1930s architecture, lots of character to like, but lots of potential to unlock here. Come and put your own style, flair and touches into it. Just enhance the value whilst doing so simultaneously. Lots to like about that and the potential moving forward. So buyers, number 2 Gossett Street, what do we start with? What is my opening bid to get the day underway? Is there anything more than that? What do we start with, ladies and gents? A bid, a number you're comfortable and happy with to put on the table. If you need an indication, what's a comfortable 650? Is that in the room? Does that work for you? You're right to get the day underway. Participation now very welcome. With me then, if need be, 650, vendor bid. We need to be north of there, you know that. Just someone advance, maybe 700. First call at $650,000. Your time and your turn, buyers. Who's in the room to buy? Second call at the $650,000. Could be costly. Is there a hand up? 7. Thank you. Rob working with a buyer there at $700,000. That is your competition at this early stage. Does someone take me to 750? First call at $700,000. Twice the money then at 7. Fairly offered. Third final call. Nothing better, nothing further. On the $700,000. If not having a conversation, Rob, with you and your buyer, there's some work to do. You'll appreciate. No, not quite. 720. Alex also from the team working with a buyer on the phone. At 720, do we respond at 750? I'd have thought we'd still be very comfortable at that sort of level. But 720. 2 in it at this point in time. 50. Thank you. Appreciated. Alex, convey that on the phone. 750. Now the line in the sand you need to cross. At the 3/4, do we see 800? Once. At 750. Penultimate call then. Another 5,000 only at 755. Easy to come back. Come back strong. Do we say the 800? 760 at 760. Maybe 2 together. Try at least the 770. 65. 70 now. Lunge for the 8 at $770,000. Back with Rob, my left-hand side. How about the handful, Alex? Persistent at 771. 75. Staying with me at 7 3/4. 76. 80. Rounded off. 780 now the bid. At 780. 81. So we chip forward. 85 it is. It's too easy to see value. Huge potential. 785. 86. 905 squares, underpins it all. It's 786. 95, that's a good play. This time 800, do we say, Alex? 96, not quite. 8, thank you. Bid with Rob at 800. Rounding me off, and not over yet though. Another 1,000 at 801. 05 at 805. We try 10. First call at 805. The rest of you very welcome at $805,000. Bid to the far left. Twice at 805. 810. You face. Welcome. Good luck at 810. Do you come back at 820, Rob? 15. Your turn, I think, sir, or Alex. Take it. But 815. The number now. 820. Loud and clear. At $820,000 for Gossett Street, number 2 at 8. 5 more at 825. Have it with Rob at 825. 30 or more is it? At 825. First call. The competition unsurprising at 830. 35 now at 835. 40 the bid at $840,000. Try at 50, Rob, my suggestion, but 840 here. Alex, have not forgotten about you on the phone at $840,000. 5 now at 845. 50 can I say on your behalf, sir? The bid here at 845 now. Yes, that's a nod. Clarity, thank you. 850, back in front, down the front and seated. At 850, but 55, back with Rob. At 855, look to see 60, maybe mix it up. Come back at 65. At 855, first call. Second call at 855. Alex, better. Better down here at 855. Third final call at 800.
860.
I had the one, but 860's better at $860,000. 65. I see the hand up, Rob. Series straight back at $865,000. Alex, it's against you. 865.
We're on the market.
Selling at 865. Rob, you're in front with your buyer at 865. Is there anything further or hammer falls? Do we say 870? 870. 75 back with Rob though at 875. Look for 80 at 875. Selling over here. First call at 875. 76. 880 is it, Rob? It is at 880. Back they are at 881. Do we try 888? 85. 885. Numerating what's another one, 86. 890. Do we say 900 down here? 91 at 891. 95 at 895. Look to see the 9. 96. Take it. 9. Thank you. 900,000. Is it 901? Is it 905? The ones aren't seeming to be effective at $900,000. This call and selling. Hammer falls. Better here is there at 900,000. Another 1,000 at 901. Do you take the 905 before they do? At 901. Bid on the phone with Alex on top of themselves at 902. Not out of reach, I'd have thought though. Rob, never stopping the whole figure. 905 is it? Or down here, or 902. I put the hammer down to our phone bidder at 902 if not. Once and selling.
905.
Oh, 905 in the nick of time. Welcome back at 905. Re-engaging. 906, getting close. Do we say 910? At $906,000, consider your future, consider the possibilities. Here at number 2, Gossett, at 906 for 905, Squares, at 906 once, second call, 10 it is, at 910. What's the retort? 11, 911, maybe 920. At 911, for the first time, at 911, second call, 15, 915. I suspect it's 16, but surprised me at 20, Alex. 915's here. Another one. It's all right. Predictable, reliable. 916. Do you give me the 4 and round it off? Potentially your name on the title contract, sir, at 916. Bids here. Rob, better is there at 916. If you want to go one more, you can. First call at 916. Second call at 916,000. 920. Cool, calm and collected at the 920. But get ready, I think they'll come back at $920,000. Do they though? 920 here. One more. See, I told you. 921. It's 25 at 921,000. First call at 921. Second time at $921,000. Big decisions being made. Third final call, sir, 921. I'd work with 22, but I think 25 would be a better strategy. Are we done? 22, see they take it. At 922. Selling if not. First call at 922. Second call, 25. Back they are at 925. 930 is it, Alex? 26. At 926. Won the winner. At 926. Come last to win the race, $926,000. First, second at 926, so you've worked hard for it at 926. Is it 30? Third final call at $926,000. So I need an answer one way or the other because it's going at 926. Going, it is gone and sold down the back. Thank you, well bought. Thank you, Alex, Rob, Underbidder, really appreciate your involvement. Johnny, well done to you and your team as well. You'll carry on. Right, we carry on, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, we welcome Mr. Christopher Graham from the City team, 212A Burwood Road in Burwood. The next opportunity, of course, as you can see, a section on offer. Also pointing out, as you can see there, it is a plus GST if any purchase. The rest of the contract, though, I draw your attention to that. Freehold parcel is what you acquire. It is magnificent at 2,586 square metres, more or less. Your settlement date that you'll be working towards just the end of the month, the 30th of June of this year, is, of course, the date you look to acquire. But as I said earlier, a sizable parcel at over that 2,500 square metres. Whether you look to develop this, whether you look to land bank, some great possibilities and options for the next fortuitous owner. I think plenty of options with the scale and size of the site. I think you'd have to agree with me, but I think whatever's going to be crafted and created upon this section, it's certainly going to benefit by the host of nearby amenities, the recreation particularly that's nearby. Of course, you've got QE2, the beach, Bottle Lake Forest, the golf courses as well, nearby and handy. So a great spot to be. You've also got those arterial routes making your commutes and travelling straightforward also. So buyers, Burwood Road. Options are plenty. What do we start with? What's my opening number? 2,586 square metres, freehold section. Lots to like. Is there 400,000 in the room? That should get you excited. Do we work with that sort of money? You're right. With me then? 400,000, it's a vendor bid, obviously. Do we see participation above that? 450 straight to 500. First call at $400,000. Work with 50 if it's here. Second call at $400,000. For the opportunity today, third final time at 4. I step forward again, then if need be at 450, still on that vendor bid. Is there a hand up at 5? Buyers, if not, I'm going to hand the property back to Chris and we'll work with post-auction interest. First time at 450, still on the vendor bid. Second. Third final. A little bit surprising, Chris, but if that's the case, that's quite all right. I think we need to indicate a little bit more work to do than that. So I'm going to place one last vendor bid, if this is the case, which it appears to be at 650, where we're not going to be selling the site, but above that is where interest is welcome. So past and available north of 650. Talk to Mr. Christopher Graham. Thank you, Chris. Lisa.
Well, a very good morning. I join with Ned and our auction team in welcoming you to Grenadier House. For the third auction this morning, I welcome my very good colleagues from the City Office, Michelle Corkindale and Simon Corkindale. They have been our owner's ambassador here at 22 Campbellwell Place in Avonhead. We welcome in the family and thank them very much for their instructions. On offer today, that freehold parcel, beautiful parcel, 681 square metres at the end of a very quiet cul-de-sac here in Avonhead. Now, your settlement date, the day your new life begins, set down for the 29th of June, the end of this month. So certainly not long to wait till you're ensconced here in this beautiful community. It's a very tightly held community. It's distinctly desirable. And in fact, since the build in 1977, just two families have absolutely enjoyed their time here at number 22. More recently, the family we work alongside, 3 decades in residence here. It presents so very well. Plenty of upside and potential to unlock, but just a really good, robust family home. Love that 70s design, the high ceilings, the split level, giving lots of different perspective to the home. Our owners told us a sunny home is a happy home, and this very much is at the heart of what this home offers you. I know of particular delight to many has been the lemon tree with its very large lemons. You've always got to have good luck in a good lemon tree. But the home, your family can enjoy triple bedrooms and a large kitchen for meal preparation. You've got excellent schooling in this location, and I think that very much drives that desirability in the area. Double garaging, and because you're at the end of that cul-de-sac, your children can play. It's a very private sanctuary, but again, neighbourly as well. So a lovely offering. We wish you all the very best. I call for that opening bid now. Where do you see value, folks? Opening offer, opening bid. Happy to work with you, but do need your participation. Here in the room, where do you see it? Where do you see value? Could I suggest perhaps 525 to get things underway? 550, completely your decision. Happy to go, happy to take it from you from the floor. I know there's people here, so we want to get you involved. 525, Michelle working with the buyer on the phone, starting away at 5.25 now. Is there 5.5? Where's that competition? First call at 525, looking for 550. Should be very easy at this level. Second call, looking for 550. Third and final here in Campbellwell Place. Lots on offer. As I said, that potential to enhance, to increase your capital here. Well, happy to take a vendor bid if there's no further. Michelle, 550 from me. Welcome your buyer back above that level. At 550, vendor bid looking for 5.75 now. At 575, is there in the room? First call. Second opportunity. Third and final call. 560, thank you, Michelle. I'm out of vendor bids. I'll work with you if you are my only bidder. Is there anything further before I pause and work with Michelle? 570 for that opportunity of a conversation. Surely here, 681 square metres. We're not even at land value, folks. Anything further? Is there 575? First, second, third and final. Michelle, it appears it's you and I at this stage. Let's pause and work with your buyer. Auction open at 560.
Right, we carry on while negotiations take place, an update to come. But in the meantime, next up, 92 Aylesford Street in St Albans. Again, we say good morning to Johnny Nichols and Connor Klein, jointly bringing to the marketplace 92 Aylesford Street, pointing out that it is a freehold parcel you buy, 607 square metres. The 29th of June, a little over a week away, is your settlement and possession date. And of course, as you can see there, it is an as-is, where-is opportunity. But it is also the conclusion of 20 happy years of ownership. Of course, the property damaged as a result of the earthquakes, but certainly lived in since then very comfortably. No reason the next owner, next acquirer couldn't do the same and make plans and complete that remediation work simultaneously. Again, potential on offer to come in to modernise, but I think by modernising you do so sympathetically alongside that classic traditional architecture. Love the wooden wall panelling, the lead light windows. You look to retain those remnants of the past, but put your own touches upon it at the same time. Good sized land again that you sit on, that 607 squares. It's made up of that lush and leafy established garden. Lot to like about that. I also think the 2 toilets is a practical plus that tops it off nicely. And of course, you know the strengths of the locality. So buyers, Aylesford Street. I'm comfortable kicking things off in this instance. 200 grand, vendor bid with me. Let's get involved from there. What do we say? How many? Thank you. $340,000 clear competition there on the window. At $340,000, to someone advance from there, maybe straight to 400, maybe another 20. What are you saying do? At 340, bid to beat. First call, 50 there, and did I see a hand up elsewhere? Have $350,000. Are we doing better? At 350. Once called at 350 for Aylesford. 400. Thank you. Jack from the Harcourts team at $400,000. Back with my starter, do we do better? At 400,000, maybe 420. At $400,000, back wall, on the phone with the buyer there. Once, at 4 neat. Second call. At $400,000. Ladies, another 10. Third final call at 400 the money. Back here, are we coming back? A 1 on top, 401. You've been here for my earlier auction, 401. Could be a long day. But what do we respond with? At 401. In front by nose at 401. 410. 405. Surely there's a further bid than that. At 4, another 1. 406. Back they are. The hesitation could be telling though. At 406. 407. So you've started this, now you have to finish. At 407. 410, good work. 11, back they are at 411. 15, that's better. 415. Is it 20, Jack, this time? 16. At 416. Bid and offered, back wall at 416. First call at 416. 20. At 4210. The 2 working hard at 421. At 421. 25 maybe. At 421. Don't look at him, look at me. 421. 25. At 426. 30, I think, is your turn. At 426. First time at 426. Second call at 426. We're coming back. Is there better? At 430. Back they are at 430. Jack, make that message clear. 430 here. Is there better over this side? 31. At 431.
We're on the market.
Selling at $431,000. Jack, to your buyer at this point in time. At 431. George, is there more? 431. Once, twice at 431. 35. As they look to secure. 36. At 436. Certainty in play at 436. I look for 440. Once called, twice at 436. Established garden, very well looked after property. Project time investment, all rolled into one. Third final call at $436,000. Is it 37? Here, there, elsewhere at 436. Where it's going at 436. Is there one more? Going. Quickly. 437. Did I hear one more again? Jack, was that correct? 437's here. 38. 438. 40. Good work. At 440. 41. 45. 441. 42. 441. But we're having fun. $441,000. Don't stop. Selling if not. First, second, third. Sure? Going. Gone and sold down the back. Mr. Milligan, thank you. Johnny and Connor, well done to our outgoing owners as well.
Okay, folks, good to see some strong auctions in that development land. Well, here's an opportunity to buy the finished product, a great townhouse here in St Albans, and in particular at 62 Cleveland Street, very proudly brought to the market by Patrick Smith, of course, of the Harcourts Horswell team. Firstly, I take you to the contract, which outlines that 62 Cleveland Street in Edgware, Christchurch is, of course, a freehold title made up of a nice, easy care, 115 square metres more or less, and, of course, vacant possession and settlement is set down as the 15th of August, unless otherwise arranged with Patrick prior to today's auction. Well, I had the pleasure of going through here not long ago, and folks, space is a real surprise in this townhouse. We go through many townhouses in this job. This is one, the moment you walk in the front door, you are actually blown away with the amount of space. Big spacious living area, as you can see there, open plan. I like the fact you've got doors on both sides and ranch slide. It opens out in there into your own wee private courtyard at the front. Continues upstairs with 3 very spacious bedrooms, also a rarity in these kind of locations. And of course those 2 bathrooms as well you want for no modern convenience here. The location, of course, St Albans, Edgware, everything is on your doorstep, whether it be down to Edgware Road and the Edgware shops there, the famous Peter Tim's Butchery, or a short walk into the CBD. So much is around you. It's developing every year. The quality of homes and townhouses around this area is second to none. So, folks, with all that said, where do you see its value? Call me opening bids. How about I make it really easy? Certainly wouldn't be selling at $650,000. 3-bedroom home, central Christchurch location, $650,000, then I'll start it away at $650,000. At $650,000, perhaps look for 7 from here. At $650,000 or any advance on from $650,000, call it away then first, second, third, final time. Or $700,000 back with me then. At $700,000, might be back to the market from here, Patrick. The buyer's not in the room today, I'm sure it won't last long. $700,000. One last vendor bid from me then to $750,000. Certainly still wanted to be north of here at $750,000. Looks like it's back to the market, Patrick. I know it's going to be continuing on with open homes. And we have a clear instruction from our seller to now price the property at $785,000. So please talk to Patrick. As I say, there'll be open homes this coming weekend.
These skies have a different light, why noise that keeps me up at night. I can't help but think back to you. I wish that I could find a face that I would recognize. I replay the memory of you. It's been hard, you know I wanted to stay close off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling home to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's not only you, but I'm coming home.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, we carry on with the day again. We welcome to the front of the room Karen Blair from the Riccarton team. Always a pleasure to have Karen in the auction arena. Pleasure to work alongside her good owner that we have had the privilege of doing business with a number of times now. The property in question next up though, number 12A Westburn Terrace in Ilam. The contract making it clear it's a cross-lease title. You buy a half share in that 1,027 squares. 10% your obligation today on the fall of the hammer. Settlement next Thursday, the 22nd of June. I think that's the shortest day as well. So exciting, brighter times ahead for the next lucky purchaser. But on offer here, of course, a standalone townhouse. Lots of benefits, boasting, of course, the rear section, the charm and appeal as well of the red brick. It's a property that's had a comprehensive renovation, rejuvenation and refresh recently, putting it in excellent stead for the next chapter and stage. Owners have done some great work here. I love the brand new kitchen at the heart of the home. That'll keep the family chef very happy. The rest of you very well fed as well. From there, a great easy flow from kitchen to dining to living out to that northwest facing deck where you can spend time with your loved ones soaking it all up. Lovely and private too, with that established perimeter planting that surrounds you at the same time. Good split of bedrooms, having the two up, the one down. That's a bonus also. I think a nice luxurious touch is underfloor heating as well in that entranceway. What a treat that'll be when arriving home on those cold winter days. Of course, schooling galore, the best of the best with Westburn Primary and Burnside High. Values will greatly value and treasure that too. So buyers, to you we go. What's our opening figure? What's the opening number? What do we have in the room? For Westburn, for the opportunity, as you look to purchase, all the work done for you, a home ready to simply make your own, enjoy. Is there a hand up? Do we make it easy at 700? Does that work? With the calibre of what's on offer. The schooling, the family-friendly neighbourhood you buy into. Is there 7 in the room? Is there a hand up? Front, back, with me if need be. Vendor bid at $700,000. We participate from there. What do we say? What do we do? 720, 725. To have the conversation as you look to purchase number 12A. First call then at the 700,000 mark. Twice and only 701. Well, it's better than my money at 701. We take that as our starting bid at 701. Does someone compete from there at 701? Engagement in the room. First call at 701. Twice. Third final at 701. If not buyers, we're having a conversation. So you won't buy it there and you know that, but we'll have the chat. Is there a hand up in the room? Yes, no? Down the back? 705. 705. Man, what about 720 at this early point in time? Comfortable at that sort of money? Something a little bit stronger. Persistent, aren't you? 705. We'll step forward. Some work to do. What do you come back with then? Can we say 725 on your behalf? 705 is on the back wall now. First call at 705. 710. Okay, 710. Further handful, same courtesy. We'll step forward. Step by step if need be at 710. The value's there and you know it is. First call at 710. Twice called at 710. Down the back wall, third final time, it is very much against you at 710. 15 or more. Love to see something stronger though at 710. I'd work with 15. 5. Have 710 here. Need to be fair and reasonable. At 710. Otherwise having a conversation with this buyer. 715. Thank you. 715. 20 is it? At 715. Once called, twice called at 715. Third final at 715. Pausing. Okay, well that's good news down the back there. We're having a conversation with you, ma'am, at 7:15. A little bit of work to do, but we'll have the chat.
I'll never tell. Just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping. These promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell.
Yeah, I like you, that's for sure. Never have to close the door. Been a long time, a year before, and I'm missing you so bad. Gone away a month or more, every show.
Right, well, some telephone contacts being made. We will have an update on Westburn in a moment, but we carry on in the meantime. Again, we say welcome to Johnny Nichols and his owners here next up of 6 Winton Street in St Albans. Contractually, known as a freehold parcel. 452 square metres, the quantum of that parcel. The 30th of June, again, your settlement and possession date that you work towards. But it is, as you can see, a character-laden as is where is opportunity. Again, potential plus. Options are plenty again. Remediation, remodelling, rejuvenating. That's up to the next owner, whether it's an on-sale, whether it's that project, whether it's that home going forward, whether it's that investment. It's all on offer there. I think lots to like. Again, though, the traditional architecture, those classic features that you get to work with and around that are timeless in their appeal. You've also got a location where you're extremely convenient to a lot. Cranford Street, making your commutes to town just a matter of minutes. The Edgware shops as well, very close, very handy. I think these as where is opportunities, the second one we've had today, but they are getting rarer and harder to find. So this is one not to be missed. Number 6 Winton Street buyers. What is my opening bid? $250. Thank you, sir. Good luck this time. $250,000 and off we go. Is there 300 to respond here in the room? At $250, have the quarter. First call at 300 on the phone with Karen over here now at 3. Do we say 350? You're just placing the one bid on each today at $300,000. Bid here, who competes? First call at 3. Second call at $300,000. Look to be better. Look to be north of there. Obviously, third final time. 310? Yeah. Okay, good work. 310. In they are. Third face in it. 320 back. Following that at 320. 30 or 50 is it? At $320,000. 30 here. Thank you, sir. Again, good luck to you at 330. 40 is it? Or 50 at $330,000. 40 there. 50 now. At 350 right back. 60 back here, was it? Yes. 60 now beneath the clock at 360. Look for 70 here or Karen at $360,000 for number 6 Winton. Once called at 360. Second call at 360. 10 more. Third final call then at $360,000. Do you go halfway with the 5 at 360? Do your numbers at $360,000. Is there better otherwise having a conversation? This good gentleman in front at 360. Nothing further in the room? If that's the case, sir, I am going to pause on your bid. It appears at 360, and we're just going to have a quick conversation off to the side. Fairly full house, but Karen here will find a space for us, and we'll come and see you.
right, folks, moving along. We're still in negotiations on Camberwell, hoping to bring you a result shortly or an update. But we move along in the catalogue. I welcome Philip Wright from the Harcourt City team. We welcome in his lovely owner, who is doing it hard in Phuket, we would say, living offshore. And that's why this amazing townhouse comes to market. 543 Barbados Street, in the heart of St Albans. Some prefer Edgware, you take your pick, but we're City Fringe here. A freehold title, which is awesome, as well as 180 square metre site, a rear site here in Barbados Street. Your settlement date is set down for the 13th of July, although there is flexibility from our owner, and we appreciate that. Well, Philip sold this to our owner 3 years ago, and absolutely it's been a great investment for him, tenanted during that period, providing a good cash flow offshore. It presents so very well, 2008 build. I love the configuration. It's sited on that rear site. You've got beautiful sunlight and warmth when you get home from work. You can throw open the doors, have a barbecue or perhaps a quiet drink out in your courtyard before making your way into town for dinner. So very close to everything we love about our city. That is all on your doorstep. 3 good bedrooms in the home, 2 bathrooms, giving you that opportunity perhaps to have a flatmate in to help with the mortgage. Easy care. You're not going to be spending your weekends doing the gardening. You're going to be out enjoying the lifestyle that you deserve. What I particularly love, and is becoming harder to find, is that double garaging secured here on that City Fringe, as I said. So a wonderful world opens up to you. I know it's been enjoyed by owners in the past as well. We know particularly one past owner. So very much enjoyed and a lovely lifestyle here in St Albans. So opening offer, ladies and gentlemen. Stake your claim here in this rear site in Barbados. Get us underway. Could I tempt you in at perhaps 550,000, maybe a nice place to start? 3 bedrooms, double garaging, lovely living, do the numbers. Well, happy to start on behalf of our owner at 550. We work in quarters, but don't let me limit you. At 550 is there, 575 I look for. First call on that 550. Are you waving a hand at me, sir? He's just excited to be here and practicing. It's very dangerous in the auction room, especially when you're wearing that lovely bright colour, sir. Makes you easy to pick out of the crowd. We're not bidding here, but I'm looking for 575. It would be an astute investment at this level. First call, second, third and final. Well, my last vendor bid 600, looking for more from you. At 600,000, a vendor bid is there 625. At 600 now is that vendor bid. First call, second, third and final. Well, Philip, I know there's plenty of people to talk to. I did think we were going to see some of them here in the room. That's okay. We'll move to that next stage. I passed the property in at 650,000, please, Grace. I know Philip's very keen to talk with anyone. We can take you out and view that property. Very much worth it, and good luck in your endeavours. And thank you to your owner offshore. Great working alongside them. Passed in and available now at 650 is the passer.
Right, if we can have your attention, ladies and gentlemen, a couple of updates for you. Firstly, on Westburn Terrace, we have had an improvement in that bid, but not to a level we'll be selling today. So I'm going to place one last vendor bid at $800,000, pass the property back to Karen, making it clear we're looking to be above $800,000 on 12A Westburn Terrace, but conditional offers are now welcome. And from there, if we can move forward to Winton Street, please. We've had conversation there on number 6 Winton Street. That bid has been improved to $385,000, a level at which my owners have instructed me to withdraw and sell that property to a highest bidder out of the room. So well done to them. Again, well done, Johnny and team, and to your good owners also. And are we up to St James? Yep, good to go. I'll just give them a moment if that's all right too.
appreciate your patience. We left with the bid at 560,000 at number 22 Campbellwell Place. Michelle, can you confirm that bid's been increased to $665,000? At $665,000, I'm not quite at a level I can sell here in Camberwell. For the want of another bid, I'll take 5 if it's there. 670, would you say? 670, can I say? 670. Okay, bids at 670, new bidder in place. At $670,000 now. Anything further? At 670 against you now, Michelle. At 670. First call, second, third and final. Nicole, appreciate you placed a bid. Not a level I can sell, but we can negotiate, so let's have a chat. At 670, we're going into a new negotiation, and we'll let you know how we get on.
Well, it is now a good afternoon to you all. Welcome again if you've just joined us here at Harcourts Grenadier. A busy morning so far and a busy afternoon ahead of us. A number of properties up for grabs. We start the afternoon session off by welcoming back again Mr. Johnny Nichols with 134 St James Avenue in Papanui. The contract making it clear that it is a cross-lease title, a fifth share in the 1,429 square metres, more or less. The 15th of October, that is your settlement date that the contract makes clear and outlines there. But this is a property acquired originally as a much-loved first home, but more recently it's been a well-performing investment property, currently returning and bringing in that $450 per week of rental income. Opportunities for the next owner to go either way, be it a home, be it an investment. This is a property that I think does convenient and easy living very well. Low maintenance requirements, obviously. A good configuration with the bedrooms up, the living down. Large glazing just makes it light, bright and sunny throughout also. And of course, as I say, that easy care section is going to demand little of your time. That wee room off the living space as well, a great versatile plus, whether it's a study, possibly a play space, but some good options there also. So 134 St James Ave, Homer Investment. What's the opening figure? Start me where? What do we think? 475 is a number maybe to work with, to start with. Is that in the room? 4 3/4 for the $450 of income, or to make it your own? 475. Thank you, ma'am. All the best to you at $475,000. Is there 500 from there? First call at 475. Twice at $475,000. Third final call at 475. Right, if it's just you and I, let's just have a conversation right away. Obviously not quite for sale at 475, but Karen here is going to find a space, and we're going to come and talk to you.
Okay, folks, back out to Horswell we go. And once again, it's Patrick Smith, of course, from our Harcourts Horswell team, bringing to the market 34 Townshend Crescent, of course, in the popular suburb of Horswell. And I first take you to the contract, which outlines the 34 Townshend Crescent is, of course, a freehold title, made up of a spacious 588 square metres, more or less, and your vacant possession and settlement is set down for the 11th of August, unless otherwise arranged with the vendor and Patrick prior to today's auction. Well, folks, Horswell, it's always popular. It's a great family suburb. So much is right there on your doorstep. And in this particular case, 34 Townshend Crescent, a very popular part of Horswell. Of course, largely developed in the 80s and 90s, and they built homes a little bit differently back then. Plenty of space. And in this particular home, we've got 5 bedrooms and a rumpus. You simply don't make them like that anymore. And everything, as I say, it's on your doorstep, just down the road to the New World. You've got Horswell School. You're in zone for that, and it's just around the corner. Some approximately 270 square metres of home. And the moment you walk in, you simply feel that space. It's also nice and light and modern throughout. I love those open plan living areas, but you'd never feel crammed in. There's plenty of space for anyone, whether it be large extended family or visitors you've got coming to stay. As I say, you can spread your wings both inside and out here, and if you want to go into the central city, of course, just a short drive down Lincoln Road and you're there as well. So great opportunity here, folks. Stunning family home in Horswell. Where do you see its value? Call me your opening bids. Stake your claim. 770, good start there. Ben from the Harcourts team, they're at 770 and we're underway. Logical move to 800 then from here. Do we have 800,000 to move us forward? $770,000 down in front. At 770, call it away then first, second, third, final time. Well, it's 800 back with me. Easy decision, vendor bid there at 800. At 800,000, Ben, you're coming back in. At 800,000, I suggest maybe a 25 on top at this early stage. At $800,000, would you bid me another 25? 801. Well, I'll tell you what, it's just you and me by the looks of it at this stage. We'll pause there on your bid. One last chance around the room. Anyone want to take this opportunity? We pause there, Ben. 801, your bid. We'll find a quiet space and come and have a chat.
Thinking about those secrets too. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you. I'll never tell. Just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping. These promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true. It's true. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true. It's true. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, an update on St James Ave. Again, an improvement in that bid, but again, not to quite a level we'll be selling today. So I'm going to place one last vendor bid there at $550, indicating we're north of $550 there on St James Ave. Johnny, available down the back. If you have post-auction interest, have the conversation with him. Right, we now move on to number 35 Paparoa Street in Papanui, my favourite street, but I'm a little biased being a resident. An excellent location. Christopher Graham, welcome back to you for the second time today and your good owners. The contract that we work from today makes it clear it's a freehold parcel. It's a big piece of land at 969 square metres that you are purchasing. Settlement short and sharp. You don't have to wait long to make it your own. That to occur on the 30th of June, just a week and a bit away. But a home with those family proportions, the space, the scale for families to grow, to thrive, to absolutely flourish. 5 bedrooms in total, of course, gives you that ample space, that ample accommodation. The living of a really good size. I love the numerous access points as well from the in to the out. That expansive north-facing deck where you can spend time congregating collectively with friends, with family, or just relaxing and pondering alone and enjoying the setting. It is a sublime setting with the river there, the tranquility that offers, that big backyard that you overlook as well with established plantings. It's also the space out there that the kids and the pets get to make the most of, to explore, to play and enjoy. Of course, the home's had a recent refresh. It's in really good condition as a result of that. It's just immaculate, the presentation, both inside and out with what's been done. Of course, as for the location, well, the school drop-off, that'll be done by foot with Paparoa Street School at the end, just a few metres away. The nearby amenities, of course, Papanui Northlands, very handy, very convenient to all of that as well. So number 35, Paparoa Street buyers, over to you. Who takes it on? Who's going to be enjoying it going forward for the years ahead? A home with those family proportions, some great work put into it recently. What's the opening figure? I'll tell you what, Chris, I reckon $900,000 should get some people excited. For a home of that size, this location, is there 9 in the room? You all right to begin? To get involved? Comfortably bid at $900,000. An easy vendor bid there. Who puts up $950? Who puts up $1 million? First call, $900,000. Do we have participation here in the room? Second call at 9. I work with $950. Third final time at $900,000. Buyers, interested parties. If there's not a hand up, I hand the property back to Chris. We go to the next stage if need be. Chance to talk before we do so though. Right, Chris, in the absence of a hand up, I think that's what we're going to be doing. I think $1 million, I'll draw a line in the sand. Obviously, it's better than $1 million, but that should certainly be of interest to a number of people. Have the conversation. Chris now welcoming conditional or unconditional offers. Reach out, get in touch if you're here. Have the conversation right away, because I'm sure that'll be under offer very, very soon.
Sorry, Chris. Can I do a re-update?
You can, yeah.
Give you a break.
Yes, thank you.
I'm good like that. All right, they say if you don't succeed at first, try again. So we've had a second negotiation on the lovely Camberwell. I left the room at 670. Nicole from our Harcourts team, she's been working hard with her buyer. Nicole, can I get you to confirm that bid is now $698,000? Appreciate your good work and your lovely buyers' good work. After 30 years, though, the family does give us permission to sell away today in Camberwell Place. We're selling at $698,000. For the want of another bid, is there 7 in the room perhaps? First call in selling at 698. Second, third and final. Hammers up. We're going. Gone and sold. Congratulations. Michelle and Simon, thank you for a great campaign. Congratulations to the family. A joy to work alongside you and a privilege as well. Ned.
Right, well, back he comes for the 5th time today. Mr. Johnny Nichols and his team we bring to the auction arena. Next up, 124A Lake Terrace Road in Burwood. An impressive opportunity this. The contract, though, that I draw your attention to, its pertinent points are that it's a cross-lease title. It's a half share in 653 square metres, more or less. Again, a popular settlement date today, but again, you work towards that Friday, the 30th of June, in this case and instance. But it is a picturesque position and setting here on course, sitting up above the banks of Horseshoe Lake. You've got, of course, the nature around you with the golf course in behind as well. Lots to like about that back section, the privacy, the security aspects that go hand in hand with that, the permanent materials, the ease of single level as well, the fact it is so very neat and tidy inside and out. Again, really well looked after this home. Each and every one of the bedrooms of a really good size as well. The living space, well, that soaks up no shortage of natural light as well, natural warmth at the same time as a result. I just think a fantastic home to make your own. Location with so much to do and enjoy the recreation in the area. No matter your level of outdoor enthusiasm, you really are spoilt for choice with what's available here on the doorstep. So buyers, Lake Terrace Road, opening figure. What do we start with? Who looks to secure? Back section, permanent materials for good size with the recreation and nature around you. Is there $400,000 in the room? Does that get us started? Thank you, ma'am. Good luck. Had it here first, sorry, sir, but just at $400,000. A number you'd work with, maybe 425 and a quarter. Happy? 425 it is. This side of the aisle now at 425 and 450. Do we follow that pattern? At 425. Number here. 5? What about 500,000? Not quite. Just the 5,000 at 430. We work with it, man. And smiling, that's a good sign. At 430, enjoying your company. But sir, do you come back at 450? At 430 over here. First call, and 10 at 440 now. To beat, another 5 at 445. Do we go 10 more at 55? Have 445 here. First call. Second at 45. 55. And, ma'am, your turn. Bid here, 60 now. At 460 the money. For Lake Terrace Road at 460,000. Do we try 470? 6.5, it's quite all right. 70, can we say? A few more fingers. Yes, thank you. 470, 475 or 480? At 470, 75 and 80 is it? For the 3/4, the number we advance from for the first, another 5 is it? 2. Okay, 477. Should be encouraging, sir. 7.9 with a further 2 at $479,000. Rounding it off, okay, 480. Do it that way. Try 490 though, sir. At 480,000. Bid here, ladies bid. 8.5, good bid. How many fingers do I get this time, ma'am? $485,000. Once, twice at 485, two more, 487. Do we try 95? Do we try the 500? At 487,000. Once. Do you round me off then? Is it 490? Penultimate call. 89 with the further two. At 489. There it is at 90 now. She takes that at 490. Stay with me though, sir, at 490,000. Down the back. Once, twice at 490. Is it better? Third final at 490. You sure? Okay. Ma'am, in front, can't quite sell to you at that level, I'm afraid, but we're going to have a chat off to the side and see if we can't bridge that gap. Auction paused at 490. Don't go anywhere, sir. We'll be back soon.
I've been counting the days, and I'm calling home to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you.
Okay, folks, I take you back to 34 Townshend Crescent in Horswell. We left the room with a bid at $801,000, and we have had an increase in that bid to $820,000. However, not at a level our owner is going to sell today. So one last chance around the room. Any advance on 820? Okay, folks, I can now tell you that I'll be passing the property back to Patrick, and I have clear instructions from my owner to now price the property at $865,000. So, folks, $865,000, great value here. 5-bedroom home plus rumpus room in Horswell, great school zone, great location. Please talk to Patrick. I'm sure it won't last long. Thank you.
All right, I welcome the lovely Lynn Marr from Harcourts Wigram, and we welcome in our owners for the auction of 5 William Deans Drive in Prebleton. A lovely freehold parcel here, 618 square metres. Your settlement date, 20th of July, so plenty of time to get sorted. Well, I had a great visit out to see our owners. We've worked with them previously, and it's always great to be able to see their properties, and I just enjoyed the visit here. It was just so instantly appealing, very alluring as well. I love the primal pleasure of a fire, that gas fire, the schist stonework, both indoors and out, just adds that enhancement. This home presents, as I said, very, very well, sun-soaked. I particularly love the carpet. That's a home that I didn't mind taking my shoes off for because it's very luxurious, Lynn, isn't it? Gorgeous. Loved all the black accents and the tapware. It is a beautiful home. Of course, you're ensconced in this Prebleton village, and I left here from the city office. It was 13 minutes to their gate and so commutable. So you really have the benefit of that slightly rural lifestyle, but very much all the great services of the Prebleton village, including the Good Home, which has now moved out there as well. But it was peace and quiet, a beautiful sanctuary. You just love that living spaces. They fold into each other. You give you separation, or you can have that coming together as well. 4 good bedrooms in the home, and the bonus of that office as well. A really, really lovely place to live. I know they've enjoyed it, and we open up the bidding, give you that opportunity to make this yours. Forget building. We've got that ready-made solution for you now. Opening bid, opening offer. Where do you say go here in Prebleton? Is there 900 perhaps to get us underway? You'd buy it sight unseen at those levels, surely. At 900, I start away on behalf of our owners. We work in 50s, but don't let me limit you. At 900 is a vendor bid, is there 950 here in the room? First call. Second opportunity. Third and final. That's okay. I'll give you a moment to think. Give you a moment to peruse. At 950 a vendor bid, then looking for that $1 million. That magic $1 million mark here in Prebleton, that sort of entry level into these precincts. $1 million is there out there. First, second, third and final call here. Enjoy this absolutely tranquil home. Very, very peaceful and quiet out there, but as I said, such an easy commute. Well, Lynn, if there's no hands in the air, our owner's instructions are, Lynn, Lisa, please price the property at $1,089,000. That's 1089000. 1,089,000. Our owners are very motivated. They're even leaving you the spa behind so you can enjoy moving day and soaking in that spa. So very best to our owners. Lynn, very much here to help you and look forward to seeing the sold sign. Thank you, Lynn, and thank you to our owners. We appreciate it. Good luck in your new move. It's very exciting.
I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell.
Yeah, I like you, that's for sure. Never have to close the door. Been a long time, a year before, and I'm missing you so bad. Gone away a month or more. Every show I go before, I need to hear that voice, cause right now feels like it's been too long. I could never let you go on thinking about those secrets too. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you.
I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell.
You're an angel, that's for sure. With some devil, hear you roar. But I like it, we on the floor. In my ear, be whispering. Used to have fun, now I'm bored. Do I miss you? Yes, of course. Think about that time when we stayed up all night talking. I could never let you go on thinking about those secrets too. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you.
I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, really appreciate your patience. We are working as quickly as we can. An update to come there in just a moment on Lake Terrace Road, but we move forward. We get underway with the last, I believe, of the auctions of the day. We say good afternoon to Tina Zhang, who good owner as well, here at 25 Contrail Street in Wigram. The contract that's been made available to you all, confirming it's a freehold parcel, 604 square metres is the size of that parcel. A lucky day for the next owner. The 13th of July is your settlement and possession date. But the home here, of course, as you'll be aware, built in just 2016. As a result of that, it's got the few years left to run on that master build guarantee, giving you that peace of mind. But of course, you've got the assets, the benefits of modern construction. Certainly a contemporary home, well styled, well configured and laid out. The proportions, you'd have to say, generous in all ways. Love the fact you've got the living at the far end of the home there, making the most of the sunshine as a result. Not one, but the two living areas allows you to spread and sprawl, separate the generations when required. You've also got a really easy care exterior, but space there to enjoy the outdoors at the same time. Convenient location also with all that the heart of Wigram, that is the landing, has to offer, just minutes away. Handy to town, as we know. Paul, it's your favourite suburb. Let's get underway, boys. What do we start with? What's our opening bid? 25 Contrail Street. 700. Off we go. Where was that, back wall? 700, thank you, Ali. $700,000. What do we say and do from there? What's the competition? Off we are. Is it 750? First call at $700,000. Who's there to buy? Second call at $700,000. Look for 750. Third final time at $700,000. Ali, you may have scared them off. Anyone else to join in? Otherwise, having a conversation off to the side if need be. Do we put up 750? Thank you. Thank you. 750 down the front here, your competition. Ali back at 800. What about 800? Comfortable there? 760, just the 10. Do you come back at 800 from there? 760,000? 800, thank you and appreciated. The retort though, at $800,000. 810 the money now. At 810, fairly bid, fairly offered at 810. Try 850, sir. At 810, once called. Second call at 810. 820. Okay, further 10 it is at $820,000. 30, back they are at 830, not quite. Do we double up at 50? 35, what about 40? Stick with the 10s. It's a good strategy too. Happy at 840? 35. Right, slicing and dicing a little. 835. See, it doesn't quite work. 840. 45. Handful by handful. 845. 50 there. Try 60. 850,000. Once called. Second. At 850. Better is there. Third final then at 850. You're staying with me? 55 or 60. At $850,000. 55. Get the word in your ear. 60. No, 860. Ali, down the back here, you and your buyer at 860. 870. Mark, good to have you in the room from the team. 870. Thank you, heard that right. 75. 80. 880. Try 900, Ali. 85. 90. 890 now. Once called at 890. 95. 900. At 900 even. 9 and 00, 000. Do we go 910? Once at 900. 901. 10 is at Mark. 905, not quite. At 905. Try the 910. 910. Do we try the 15? 15, thank you. 915. And 20 if you'd like. 915 in the corner of Mark's call. Once called at 915. Second, third and final at 915. James, can I have some instructions please while you're over there? 16 at 916. Against you here, against you there. 17 at 917. Do we take it to 20? At 917,000. 920. 21 at 921. Selling. 921. Mark, over here. Sell to you if there's not better. Ali, do you come back at 921? Or down the front, do you try 25? 22 it is. 25 at 92. Where? 940. Sir, impeccable timing at 940. What a play that is. 940. I wouldn't have thought deterred though, Mr. Wong. At 940 is at 50. First call at 940. Selling if not. Second call. It's big, bold, it's strong. Is it enough at the 940? Do we go 5? Do we go anything more? Third final call at $940,000. Nothing? Nothing more? Down the front at 940. It's going. It's the one bid. It's bought it, sir. Well done. update for you on Lake Terrace. That bid's been improved to $500,000, and by the look of things, it's where we're going to be finishing because we are on the market, we are selling. I ask if there's better. Our last participants of the day, do you compete? Or down the back, she's nervous, she's ready to go because at $500,000 it's selling once, twice, third, going, gone and sold, just like that. Congratulations, a worthy conversation, a day to remember. Thank you, Johnny Nichols.